on in. Let's fuck that off. Okay.
Fuck, it's been so long. It's fucking been so long, bro.
I don't think we've done one of these since
November, I think.
I think it was like the first week of December, and then all the racing was dog shit thereafter. So we put a pin in it. But
It's been so long.
oh, it has been a hot second. But I mean, this racing is so good today. How could we not dive in? So
Yeah, we have to dive in here. What's that? Oh, yeah.
I've got me trusty pen and paper on standby, ready to fucking jot down winners. All right, can I get an audio confirmation 10-10 from some viewers in here early doors if you are fucking watching and you...
Please tell us if you can hear us. Unfortunately, you probably can. But,
Oh, there we go. Alan, how are you, J-Boy? Buzzer. All right, there we go. About time you weasels. Beautiful. Louis Chewy, how are you? It's been a hot second since we did one of these. Benny, how the fuck have you been, mate?
Yeah, fantastic, brother. Doing well. Excited to be back. It's been fucking ages. Feels like it's been forever, but I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Like you say, it's been a long, long time. Benny's a bit quiet. Yep, hold on. I can dial that up. You'll be wishing I'd turn the cunt down in a hot second. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, it's been a minute. For those just waltzing on in here, there are no slots today. You will see in the title we're talking racing. So to any North Americans who may join us, well, first and foremost, you should know that my number one love of the punt is actually horse racing, and that's how it all kicked off for me. So, Be My Sounds Underwater. That is the worst England I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know if his first name's actually meant to be Allahu, but with that last name. But anyway, oh, Benny, did you do the Vindaloo stream?
Yes,
How'd it go?
disgusting.
Disgusting, like too hot or taste?
Yeah, both.
Fucking
It tasted okay, but
fucking vanilla
I just
taste
I just went to the toilet before and my ring's still stinging. I bought some wipes yesterday for my ass. So.
I fucking tried Japanese Wagyu, A5 Wagyu for the first time last night.
Yeah, I seen that on you. I seen that.
It was exquisite. The best steak I've had in my life, but it absolutely ruined my asshole. Like proper decimated my sphincter. It was fucking too rich, man. I've got fucking Wagyu taste, but I've got a peasant stomach, so it didn't sit well.
Headsy will raid you once he's done. I don't think he wants to raid.
I don't think he wants to. I don't think he realizes exactly what we're doing here. This is definitely not fucking slots. But I mean, I would appreciate that. I am looking to start doing some earlier slot sessions. So tell him next time, maybe when I'm streaming slots. But this is just purely talking horse racing today. So we will dive the fuck into it. And we're going to start with the Valley. There's one Group 1 at the Valley, and then might be 5, I think, at Rose Hill. So we will go there second. Obviously, that's far more exciting for us, really. Benny,
I think I'm too loud now. They're saying
I've turned you down. I knew that was going to be the case. They'll never be satisfied, mate. It's like my daily blackjack hands. I was doing 10 cents, and then I took a vote, and they all voted for me to drop to 2 cents per follower. And now they're all complaining that it's not 10 cents.
Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are.
You'll never please them all, mate. The best thing you can do is just ignore these bastards. They don't know what they want themselves. Who would win in a fight? 1 cracked out villain versus 3 hungover as shit Kearneys. Oh, Kearney. 3 Kearneys for sure. Race 1 at the Valley is a rating 84 over 2,000 metres, and I know you'll have a bet here, Benny. I could have almost been swayed into Marquez myself, but no luck testers for me here, really. Hard for me to get too excited about this. What do you like here, mate?
Oh, Marcus was fucking a bit short in the market, to be honest. I thought it was quite poor last start, but I like Magnus Spin. Decent record at the track, has ran a couple of times, won over the distance, ran over 2,400 at the Valley too, and ran a place, so distance is good.
Yep.
I reckon it'll go forward, be hard to beat, should be hard to run down. Not a lot of confidence, but I'll be having a play to start the day. Probably cheeky pineapple on, but
feels like that's the story of your life every time. Not a lot of confidence. You always like to finish a tip with not a lot of confidence.
We need
confidence today, Benny. We need nothing but confidence.
It's just such a tricky race.
But I need confidence. You can fake confidence, mate. It doesn't matter. False confidence.
Yeah, well, I don't have much in the first race.
Benny has said Magnus Spin, house goes on, race 1. Okay.
Easy, okay. Put the house on it.
what the Jacko? That makes no goddamn sense. Magnus spin for you, Maddie. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I've been watching as much racing as I had been in spring. I've had a bit going on, so I haven't seen as much as I'd like. But I mean, it would be hard to go against a horse like Magnus Spin here. 1 from 2 course distance. Yeah, I don't know. Nicely weighted, good gate. Mooney Valley's probably, what are we rolling with today? A good 4.
Rails in the true, so it should be pretty fair. It should be quite fair.
Magnus Spin and on-speed runner? Fair or not, it does still favour an on-speed runner.
Of course. Yeah, it definitely does, 100%.
Okay, so beautiful. If it's on speed, well, hard to go against. Magnus Spin drawn 2 there, nicely weighted. For you there, Benny, race 2 is the Extreme Freight Valley Pearl over 1,200 metres. Again, I mean, fuck. Maybe I should have started with Rosehill because I like something everywhere there. But I don't have anything here I'm going to throw my hard-earned cash at. I mean, it's disgusting, really. It's 2-year-olds finding their feet. You don't really know. It's just a recipe for a disaster. But I don't know. Spywire with a bit of form around it. Maybe that is the obvious bet here. $2.70. I mean, going into the Diamond, it had very good form. It's just... it's going to carry, 58 compared to... It's not really giving up much weight. To be fair, it's the obvious choice. It is favourite for a reason, but I don't think you could find me throwing a stack of cash at anything here.
Yeah, I agree. I won't. Surprisingly, on a 2-year-old race, I will not be having a punt.
So you don't have the best 2-year-old in Australia in this race, is what you're telling me?
No, not on this race. No,
unusual.
Maybe later on though.
Yeah,
but I think Spywire's got the best form by a mile. I thought, but I thought probably could be a bit shorter than 270. But yeah, it's a fucking tricky race.
It's tricky because it's also
there's a couple of last start winners, like 3 of them, and then fucking the Ma runner ran a place on debut at double figure odds. Like, it's just fucking so hard to work out.
Like, it had a bit of a freshen up between the Magic Million 2-year-old and then the Blue Diamond, but like, this is a pretty lengthy old prep for a 2-year-old now, taking on fresher 2-year-olds who are finding their feet, finding their ring craft, and obviously progressing. It's I definitely couldn't take $2.70 about it. So, yeah, it's a no punt for me, and sounds like you're similar. Matty Bohr, you're telling me you might have a little each way play on Bitter Creek. I certainly couldn't talk you out of it, but it's a do not play for mine, which will take us to race 3, a rating 78, 2,500 metres. Jeez, there's a real stark contrast between the 2 race meetings today, isn't there? I mean, Rose Hill is just fucking cream of the crop, and then the Valley does leave you, I don't know, it's a little lackluster in comparison. We do still have a Group 1 here, though. But anyway, we move on to race 3. There is a runner in this field that I do like. I will be with the 1, carrying a power of weight, but even still, Strawberry Rock carrying 61 kegs.
Fuck, 61 over 2,500.
Yeah, no, I think it is superior to these, and with 61 kegs, I'm not too phased. Drawn 7, I don't mind. Should be able to posse nicely, have some cover, and get the job done. It is, I do realise, a tall order, but I still think it is the best horse in this race and good enough to overcome the weight. They say it stops trains. Maybe it'll stop my wallet today. I don't know. But race 3, Strawberry Rock, is the first tip of the day from me at $4.
Beautiful. I'm with number 10, Geneva Moose. Pretty sure that's how you say it. It won't be anywhere near the pace. It'll be way back, but I think a lot of these are a query at the distance. It'll be fucking steaming home. Around the $9.250 mark, I think. Each way all day. One of my
who are you with, sorry, Benny?
Number 10, Geneva Moose.
I'm
pretty sure that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it'll run a bottler. It'll be back, but I think a lot of these are a query at the distance.
I don't see it being a fastly run 2,500, so I think that'll be your problem. I don't see them bowling along at a rate of knots or anything. I might be wrong.
Yarrawonga possibly will go quite quick in front. Sometimes does.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Maybe.
I don't think there'll be a massive. It won't be fucking breakneck, but I still think Geneva will be finishing at a rate of knots at about $9.250, I think.
$9.280, so you can pretty good value about it. Opened at 15.
But yeah,
we've had a couple of scratchings though.
Yours definitely looks hard to beat, but I just couldn't get on with the weight.
Yep, no, fair dinkum, and I do understand that. Obviously, back in class, well, from last start, it was an 80. It's running a few 84s, but I mean, yeah, let's not say it's well back in class. It's back to a rating 78. Strawberry Rock should be anchoring every multi today. It's a lock, says Matty Board. Now that does fill a man with confidence to hear it coming out of your mouth. Matty. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with my first tip of the day. Then officially, Strawberry Rock for T Naki at $4. Let's not worry about the $1.65. And then Benny has Geneva Moose in the 5K. It gets a 7 kilo reprieve from my tip at $9.280 now. So Mars best bet anywhere in the country for his stable. Oh, fuck me sideways. Well, mate, I was already on it, Matty. You don't have to go and convince me even more to get on a horse I already liked. But you are doing
I'm just writing yours down because you said we can't put on the site, so I'm just jotting them down as we go.
The Rob's doing some updates to the site, so it's going to make things a whole lot easier for people to use it going forward. But so we don't have that today. Beautiful. So you'll have to get the old jotter pad down, ladies and gents. Get the ink and scroller and write these down today. There is no website to plunge your tips into. I think I would like to run the tipping comp again in April officially. It's been too long. And obviously we have
fucking high.
But with that, we move on to race 4, rating 84 over 1,500 meters. I didn't actually mind Tijuana, even though it was probably just going to do me dirty again. But I think I'm probably out personally. Japanese Emperor, what's happened to that fucking horse? Maybe
I remember I jumped on it. I jumped it on debut, and it fucking ran a bottler.
Jeez, it wasn't J-Mac with it. He might have made a late change, but I think it was his pick for a while heading into the 2-year-old majors. He might have pivoted after a disappointing performance or something, but early on, it was his pick of his 2-year-olds.
Yeah, fucking, it looked like it was going to be a star, and then it just dropped off. But
happens all the time.
My selection, actually, that I didn't mind is scratch too. I didn't mind Fortunate Kiss, so I'm in the same boat as you. I won't be having to play here. My ones are scratched, and the rest of them, Jesus, it's probably the worst race of the card, I would say.
Beans wants to know if Frigid will be an omen bet for you, given that that's the only kind of woman that would be interested in you, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, but yeah, I thought this could be the worst race of the card. Personally, I definitely.
As far as worst races go, it's not like it's a fucking train wreck of a race.
Oh no, it's not horrible, but like on the card, it probably is the worst one of the card.
I mean, this thing's coming. What are we in? What are we talking here?
I mean, fucking playoffs is like 70s. It used to be that thing used to be decent, and what the fuck happened to it? It went up to race on the dirt, mate, and fucking Darwin or something.
I actually agree with Maddie here. A place bet on Far Flung wouldn't be the worst thing you could do with your cold hard cash. $10 to win, $3.30 the place. I don't hate that. Drawn 5. Billy Egan aboard for Danny O'Brien. Likes the course, distance. Likes the course. Should get a tidy old run in transit here. Last start was a 4th in a benchmark 90. Behind Waterdale, who I do have a bit of time for Waterdale. This is obviously back at the end of spring, but fucking a lot to like about it. Wasn't far away in benchmark 64 company first up last time. Okay, he's 3 from 4 placed, fresh up. I'll keep my eyes on that Far Flung for a place bet today, but no win bets from me here. And you're the same, Benny.
Yeah, nothing from me, mate. Nothing from me. Okay. Tickman, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in, Tickmanus. Are you on the piss already, Robbo? I hope you've got a black heart in hand. We've got about 200 odd legends here watching us talk a whole lot of shit, is what we've got. So welcome in for your Saturday morning down under. Benny and I typically do not. We don't leave you rife with cash, that's for sure, from our tips. But I mean,
if you laid us, you might
play all around us, and you'll fucking make a fortune. Now, I found myself caught in 2 minds here. There's one I like, and I've always liked this fucking thing. Load for me, you bastard. The only query I have is first time around the track, but I do like the justifiers. I like legacies. I actually jumped off it fucking last start, which really pissed me off. And I've got a lot of time for it. I think it is better than, I guess, its record shows here. I mean, it's got a second, obviously, stakes class amongst 3-year-olds just behind V8, who's pretty handy still. Gone on to run not miles off them in group company consistently. I really, really like it at odds here. Nice gate, 14 and $3.50. Looks like it should be finishing off at a rate of knots. I think it's not an easy race. You can make a case easily. The favourite, naturally, Campionessa, Wishlaw Lass for sure. Even Foxy Cleopatra, Eternal Flame. So it's not an easy one. Wishlaw Lass on speed. Okay. Foxy Cleopatra blinkers on. Fair dinkum. I like legacies. I've liked it from its debut, and for me at 14 and 350, it's too good a value to go past. For sure. Obviously, it's not in its own age category here. It's taking on open class, but nicely weighted with 54 kegs and absolutely in this up to its eyeballs. Place value mostly, but I mean at 350 the place. I will be betting on it each way, but it's the real value here is for the place for me.
Yeah, it's
so that is legacies in race 5 at the Valley each way.
Oh, those justifiers have been fucking flying, mate. There's so many of them that are looking like absolute superstars.
He's going to be a generational stallion, I believe. He's going to sire sires, and his name's going to be around in the breeding book for a long time, I reckon.
You have a look back at the end of last year on its form, though. Fucking, it was only beaten not even a length by V8. It's got some fucking...
It's got some pretty good 3-year-old form. It was a little bit lucky in a couple of starts following that as well. But it's not being... I got kind of donkey licked in the fucking manifold, but I guess 5 links to Zardozi on a soft track.
Zardozi fucking pissed in that day.
It does seem to have done its best. That was when the track
was... That was when the track was playing pretty funny too, so I wouldn't really look too much into that.
Drawn 11 on when the track was doing some weird shit, and it actually was probably the worst Flemington track for a spring carnival as well. But I mean, we could beat around the bush all day. Legacies for mine. What do you like here, Benny?
Like the lightly raced Roll On High. Very nice type. Only had 5 starts, but has been in some great races. Just a couple of lengths off Tropical Squall and others last start. Last prep finished off on a high. Looks really smart. Ran one of the best last 600s first up. Got going late. I think the distance will suit. Little query, the same as yours. First go around the Valley. Not too sure about that, but I think it looks a great bet. Wishlaw Lass will be on the pace.
Yeah,
Campionessa, I'm not really. It was a nice win. Win last start and a nice horse, but I think this is a fair step up. Even though she beat Val in the clear, he's still going well, but past his best, I would say. Yeah, I'm not really sold on her in this. I think.
Does it? I mean, she does have the best form in the race. To be fair, she kind of stacked up her New Zealand Group 1 form by winning first up in Australia over 800 metres. So you can't say
Headsy did raid.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes, Headsy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome in. Cheers for the raid, Headsy, you absolute legend. Fuck. Now, all you weapons who are going to be joining us, I've got some sad news for you. Sorry that we don't actually have... We're not actually doing slots at the moment. We're going through today's racing in Australia, which is fucking exceptionally good. But oh god, we might have to fucking load some slots up. I don't know if these guys they might not want to stick around.
We might have to put them on the side.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna want to stick around for as long as this is gonna take. Yeah, good on you, Hansy. Yeah. How did your daily blackjack hand go today? Mine was an absolute fucking disaster. You might need to now. I tell you what, maybe we could.
Yeah, get something going.
Yeah.
Brendan Nacky won't care if I say this. You can join the Dark Horse Punting Facebook group, brother. All the tips will be posted in there. If you want to know what he's tipping, I can read them out at the end, but they'll also be posted in my page. So feel free to join it. What have we got? So you've got Strawberry Rock and Legacy so far, right? I'm just writing them down so I can post it for you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Yeah, evening. Welcome into all of you on Kick. I think we will probably have to run some stuff.
Yeah.
Who wins the Golden Slipper? We're gonna get to that. We're currently firing. Yeah. I bet you'd all be fucking excited. Brendan Jones. I goddamn bet. Yeah. Peer pressure is an absolute dog. Are you the Tim from the Blackjack Challenge? Can't confirm, Django. Can't confirm. I've just loaded my hand before up on Instagram. It was not good today. It fucking.
I didn't actually see it. You rang me as I was about to watch it.
I won't tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it right now while you're doing that.
This has been a dog. An absolute dog. I didn't know you knew Classy Beef, Tim. Why? His big O there. That's pretty good, Poppy. I rate that. I fucking rate that.
Are they talking about me?
Yeah, they are talking about you. I do have you.
What the fuck? Who the fuck said that? Well, Poppy, what the fuck?
I'm going to power move you and intentionally make my camera bigger than yours since I have the reins here. Neki, you're a weapon. Plus, is this real money?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is Red Frogger, and we will probably go and do all our dough. For sure.
Oh, who are those other fucking shit cunts at the fucking table?
Hey, can someone... Yeah, I know. Can someone please tell me how many are watching on Kick, and I'll decide if we actually do some slots, because if it's not that fucking many, well, we'll just carry on.
I'll have a look.
This is the greatest day of racing in a long time, so I do actually want to go through these fields, but I also don't want to leave people high and dry.
780.
Oh, fuck me dead. Okay. Shit.
Fuck off, Beans. You dog. What the fuck? Everyone's calling me Big O. That's fuck.
I can see why, to be fair. Let me just... No,
I definitely take that. They were calling me a fatter Sam Smith at one point, so that's okay.
Ruthless. Don't take that, Benny. I can kind of see how they would have deduced that, though.
Yeah, of course you can fucking see it, mate. Of course you could.
I've got site down for maintenance. What? Site down for maintenance. What the fuck's going on here? Fucking, let's see what we can fucking come up with here.
I just loaded mine. Mine's loading up fine.
Big O has the biggest set of plums than Benny. It's perfect now. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Has he come into the stream to tell Tim we was raiding odd behaviour? Someone did come in here and say that you were going to raid, and I did say go back. Let him know that we're not actually doing slots at the moment. But fuck it, we will. We fucking will. We're going to do some slots. We have to. We can't not. And then we can talk punting on the side. Wouldn't mind a few tips on the racing. Yeah, well, we haven't got too far with it, to be honest. So we absolutely will fucking get around this, though. It seems the least we can do. For you,
yeah, I'm just gonna put this post up now and just edit the tips in because the first race is only half away.
Yeah, so apologies. These streams aren't normally this much of an absolute clusterfuck. We've just been thrown for a 6 because I had no intentions of doing slots today. But we fucking will. Yeah, Hadsy versus Neki slot battle must be due. Absolutely. If there's anyone who has any chance of taking me down, it probably would be Hadsy. He is he's pretty good with the slot knowledge, but I do have a great rapport with odd slots, and he's gonna have to dabble outside of his comfort zone with some of the providers that they make us play. I reckon. Hadsy, are you a veteran of the game? Yes, you are. They ended up playing some pretty left field shit though, like Boongo and Playsun and stuff. So, Sharpie, how are you? Why is this not fucking loading for me? I'll go to the next race anyway. Benny, did you have a tip in that?
Yeah, race? Roll on high. Roll on high.
Yeah, there you go. Load, you dog. Fuck me in the ass. Why is it doing this?
What are you trying to load?
My Casa account. I think I'm having some fucked up issues with my Chrome lately. I'm going to be going back to the old fucking Mozilla Firefox days if this thing doesn't start performing for me soon.
Well, mine's been playing up too, and I just close the browser and then open a new one and go to the Casa, and it's worked every time for me.
God forbid there comes a day where I have to actually take fucking tech advice from Benny Thomas. It's a sad fucking day, isn't it?
Yeah, I probably would hate to. I would never tell anyone I did.
You come to Tim first. I've got a script. You're telling. You tell him fucking heads. You don't let him get away with it. He spoiled the surprise. He spoiled a surprise. Right. In the meantime, I'm going to keep trying to fucking sort this out, but it's being a bit spastic. But anyway, race 6 at the Valley is the Alexandra Stakes over a mile. Probably a little bit of a thin race. Molly Nick is a deserved favourite, I think, but yeah, fuck. Yeah,
I'm pretty keen on Molly Nickers.
I think I'm good to go here and light away.
Yeah, I'm keen on Molly Nickers. Been on it first 2 runs this prep. Looks the best chance it's had to win, personally. I agree, thin race. Drawn 6, Malum aboard around the $2.30, $2.40 mark. But yeah, I think it's a great bet, personally. I will be having a good little lash.
I have absolutely no idea what you just fucking said then. So I hope it was fucking productive, and I hope you're making these people money. Have a good one, bro.
Yeah, I was just sipping.
Cheers, Headsy. Cheers for the raid, mate. Sorry we weren't doing sluts. Sluts? Well, I wouldn't mind doing some sluts on camera. No, one dog, one bone. Benny, you know me, but I would like to fucking hook into this if it fucking loads.
I just looked at my camera. Fuck, I am a lot smaller than you, aren't I?
Yeah, I've power moved you, mate. I have power moved
you.
Yeah.
Have
you just turned it off, mate?
Fair enough, too. Hey?
Oh, no, you're back. You're good. Naughty boy, mate. We get pretty out of pocket here regularly. Tina Walters, how the fuck are you, mate? Good to have you along. I am actually starting to get wound up.
Thought you had it sorted.
Oh, so did I. Fuck me dead. Good to see this is running smoothly. I might have to put a fucking pin in it if I'm not careful.
But yeah, anyways, Molly wins race 6 at the Valley. Cheers.
It always tells me up top in the tab that it's undefined. I don't like that at all.
Try away from Chrome then.
Good on your beer hero. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. Let's just move on here anyway. I would probably... Molly Nick is a little bit light in the odds department to have a real tickle up on, but it probably is the most likely winner of this race. Tim, you need to open the...
You need to open it.
Thank you, Chickman Rob, for your fucking astute advice. Race 7 is the... Don't worry, I'm still on the tools trying to get this done.
He's still trying to load the slots up. Be fucking patient.
Loving the content. Yeah, cheers, some dumb fuck. I'm just going to fucking hook into the racing here because that's why I'm here for the time being. Right, so... There we go. So, race 7 is the Alistair Clark Stakes over 2,000 metres, and I am all over Apulia. Here, drawn 10, don't love the draw, but yep, Apulia for me is getting the fucking job done, I think, today. Yep, I liked it last prep. Oh shit, hold on.
Apulia.
Yep.
Okay, nice. What price are we getting around the 7 mark?
Yep, $7.50 for Apulia. First up was, pretty average, and you would be forgiven for thinking dog shit, but it was fresh up in the fucking Australian Guineas. So give it a little bit of a fucking pass mark for that. It's run 5.5 links off Southport Tycoon there. Freshened up a little, couple of 3-week break and back into it here. Gets out to 2,000 metres, 1 from 2 over 2,000. Was obviously second in the Vic Derby, but has won over 2,000 metres here at the Valley before. It'll put itself right in the race, and at $7.50 and $2.70, absolutely gets a tilt from me as a genuine each way chance. So I'm all for it.
Pretty decent race here, I thought, actually. Don't mind your one. I'm with two here. First off, Bessalina. Mellum's on again. Huge run last start. I thought it was going to get up. Big run the start before, too fresh. Really nice type stays. We'll want to get over further than this, but third up looks suitable. Drawn 8. We'll be steaming home, and also Gates at 50s. Ran in the Vic Derby too. Got 7th, but was a mile back, made up a stack of ground. I think it's well over the odds. If they go hard up front, it'll be finishing off.
Fuck Gates.
It's got gate 18. It's going to be last probably. But 50s. I think it could be. It could be the Smoky that upsets, but I'm going with Gates and Vaselina.
Sorry, yeah. Into 31s.
Oh, it's into 30s, okay.
It's not a terrible shout. It's also not a great shout, but geez, I could end up looking like a fool. Yeah, we probably won't be doing slots because this happened to me the other day. My browser has just been a cunt.
Open up. Have you tried Edge?
Mate, I'm a lesbian. I don't do edging. I'm not fucking you, mate.
Microsoft Edge works good.
I know what you get into, mate. Did you see that? There's some guy from Microsoft on their Twitter account asked for their followers to put out their favorite photos of them edging. By edging he meant like using the site Microsoft Edge, but obviously he said edging. Yeah, so the fucking shit that they were getting back was
as the post still up.
No, he fucking deleted. No, someone obviously made him aware of it straight away. They're like, "Do you know what edging actually fucking is?" Okay, so Apulia for me. Welcome in, Timmy H. For those of you on Kick watching, I will be back in 2 days' time to do slots. I don't have the fucking. I don't have the stamina to do it daily like Hadsy does. I don't know how the bloody hell he does it. I reckon I'd lose interest in the punt, but fucking good on him for being able to do it so regularly and for so long. He's an absolute weapon. Apulia for me at 750 and 270, and Benny is with Gates here, 31s and 7s, so good value all around.
I've got Vaselina too.
Oh, fucking 2-in-1 race, classic.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll write yours down.
Is favourite here, is it? Which is, I mean, it was 4th in Australian Guineas. Yep, probably sensible. Geez, I tell you what, could be a very good day for Tarapa Tiakau here. Just tuned in. What's the horses, boys? Dane Rumble, how are you? We will recap them at the completion of the Valley Fields here. We're through 7 races now. I've got 3 down. Benny's got about 5. But we'll recap here before we move on to Rosehill. Right, race 8, the big one of the day, the William Reid Stakes. The sprint over 200 metres. There is a hot favourite in the way of Imperatriz here. She gets in here better suited at the weights to her counterparts. I don't know. I don't know how you go against her. You couldn't take Cylinder against her at equal weights. She's just... I'm not going to tip her. I mean, I am going to tip her, but $1.65. She anchors the multis, but I mean, you're not throttling her at $1.65. Unbeaten around the valley distance. She is just a freak. The best sprinter in the world currently, in my mind, and she should be winning this. But I know Benny is against her.
I'm going with Bella Nipotina. Drawn well, goes well around the valley. I mean...
I can see why your dog's the way he is.
Get fucked, God. We're going to give it each way odds. We are. I think Bella Nipotina is a great bet. You're getting more the place than Imperatriz to win. I think Bella easily runs a place, but I think she can win. She goes well around here. She's beaten some really good horses. I think she hasn't been underrated, but a lot of people always go against her. I think she can surprise here. She looks a really nice each way punt, drawn well, has the class as we know, and goes well around here. I think she's definitely a fantastic bet.
1,200 metres. She's never been worse than second around the valley. So I mean, fuck, she's yeah, at $2.10, how could you not have her? It's basically free money.
That's what I think. It's a better bet. Than,
sorry, yeah, $2.10 Bella Nipotina to place over Imperatrice to win. Yeah, for sure, I would agree with that.
But I'm just tipping her each way because I think she can win. But yeah, the place at $2.10 seems crazy with her record.
If anything here can win, it probably is. I tell you what, I almost tried talking myself into IME, but he's a rocket when they just let him go. But I mean, he's failed against her.
He's hard to catch. He's a hard horse to catch, I reckon.
Yeah, but he's failed against her before, and I can't see him beating her. So Bella Nipotina will go good. IME goes super fresh. He does, but they're taking on Moonee Valley I was going to say Moonee Valley specialist, but she's actually good everywhere. So Bella Nipotina, I agree. $2.10 to place. I tell you what, the People's Multi needs that in it as well. Bella Nipotina.
Yeah, I reckon too.
To place, absolutely goes in here. We are Moonee Valley race 7, is it, or 8? I think it's 8. Race 8.
Yeah, 8.
Bella Nipotina place.
Bella Nipotina to place.
Absolutely must go in.
$2.10 seems crazy.
Yeah, it does. It really does seem fucking huge odds. Bella's a huge price around the valley. Yeah, for a horse in 5 attempts and in Group 1 company for the vast majority of them around the valley, I mean, that is outrageous. So we'll fucking, if they want to give us free money, we'll fucking take it. Watch it go and get absolutely rolled, bowled, and arseholed now.
Joseph, what's up, brother?
Okay, so we're in agreement there. Well, I think Imperatrice is the likely winner, but I couldn't take her at $1.65. She will go in my multi. Actually, no, she won't anymore. I'm gonna go with Bella Nipotina, even for myself, my own personal multi. We move to race 9. What do we got? A Group 3 over 1,200 meters here, and I don't think there's anything I really want to throttle in this. Nah, I don't think there's. I had a quick nosy earlier, but yeah, nothing stands out to me here. Benny, anything you like?
I'm pretty keen on Lazargo. I would probably have it as away from Bella Nipotina, my best bet at the Valley. I was on it first up at a huge price, ran an absolute bottle of steam home, ran down the straight last start. Personally, I don't think it likes going down the straight. It was pulled up. I think it was a complete forgive. Complete forgive, I think. Late in the day at the Valley, sometimes they can be running on. There looks to be a bit of speed in the race. I think it's going to be steaming home. It's drawn 18. It's going to go back. It'll be way back. It always is anyway. Johnny Allen on. I think it'll be steaming home. Fantastic each way punt for me.
Dinkum. This fucking Platinum Jubilee is another one that was highly touted early as a 2-year-old and has just fallen the fuck off. It was right up there with Japanese Emperor, I reckon. Those two, I feel like they were being talked about at the same time for a period of time.
Lazargo's had one go around the Valley in the Champagne. Ran 4th, ran on from the back. Coevalente, Inhibitions, the likes in that race. Inhibitions is the favourite here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, $4.50 favourite. Not a lot of confidence, obviously.
Wasn't much between them. But yeah, Lazargo's like 3 lengths off Tis Invincible, Komachi, and that. It's ran in some really nice races. I think it's well over the odds here. It's a pretty open race, really open race.
Connor, you'll be up for the slipper. Are you in the UK, Connor, but getting up for the slipper? I'd love to hear that, mate. It's a fucking great race. Best 2-year-old race in the world. Okay. So, Lazargo for Benny. Nothing from mine. Gumdrops wouldn't actually be the worst punt in the world either, to be fair. 1 from 1.
It's an open race.
1 from 1 at listed level around the Valley, actually, is not the worst of... On a 110.97. I don't know what he beat that date. Nah, I'm sticking to me guns. I can lose enough money at Rose Hill. Happy day. Yeah, welcome in the Jewies. Hope you're well, lads. We're just sitting here talking a few punts today. No slots I went to, but I was having fucking troubles. I still am.
We're just talking shit.
The final of the day at the Valley, rating 84, 1,200 meters, and
you've probably got nothing here, I would
Yeah,
assume.
it's a gross race. I actually didn't hate... Oh, extra 2. I missed that earlier. Nah, still probably... I'm trying to find something now. I mean, extra 2 maybe by the end of the day if I've got pockets full of cash, but...
I personally think the last couple of races they will be running on. That's just my opinion. I know it's you take that shit with a grain of salt, but I think Chief Eltony and Papillion Club both first up will be they're really nice.
Oh,
they're
no.
really nice
No,
types.
definitely not.
Really nice type, so I reckon they'll be running on Chief Eltony and Papillion Club. I think both can run a bottler here each way to round out the card. I think they'll be running on late in the day. I don't really like the favourite. It's a smart horse, but at that price, no thanks.
Yeah, 61
with 61 kilos.
Chicken and jump out of 4 is not the worst in the world. Extra 2's out of 6. Gets a 70 kilo reprieve from the top weights. Zethus is going to carry 60 kilos, but he's obviously a sack of shit now. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with him. He's moved on from Godolphin. But anyway, nothing from me. So I'll just quickly go through my 3 that I like at the Valley, and they are race 3, Strawberry Rock to win at $4. Race 5 is Legacies each way. We're getting, I think, $8 and $2.70. Fuck, actually, let me just fucking double check. It might be more than that. Might be 14. It might have been 14 and $3.50. Sorry.
Who have you got? Race 3, Strawberry Rock.
Yeah, race 3, Strawberry Rock. Race 5, Legacies is 14 and $3.50. Fantastic place odds. What's the top 4 for Legacies here? It's fucking pretty.
And race 7 earlier.
Oh, 230. Jeez, that's a bit of a heavy whack for the top 4. And race 7 is Apulia. I think we're getting. Was it $7 or $8? $7.50 and $2.70. You can take that each way all day. $2.70 is good each way odds. Those are the 3 for me. Benny, hit us with your Mooney Valley picks. And if you've got 2 in a race, you need to give us 1.
Oh fuck! I didn't even write mine down because I was just going to post on the page. Race 1, Magnus Spin. Nothing. Race 2. Race 3, Geneva Moose. Race 4 had nothing. Race 5, Roll on High.
Right.
Race 6, Molly Knickers, really keen.
Molly's Knickers. Yeah.
Race 7, Gates and Basilina. If you only want one, Basilina. Okay. Race 8, Bellina Patina.
Yep.
Race 9, Lazago. And in the last, Papillion Club and Chief Eltony. And you can just back both of those cunts. Cheers.
No, 1. Also, yeah, I mean, race 8 obviously for me Imperatriz, but it doesn't. It feels wrong to tip it because, I mean, tipping the best sprinter in the world's, I don't know, seems a bit fucking convoluted. But anyway, good on you, Connor, as well. You were working at Stud Farm for Godolphin and the Hunter back in the UK. Good shit, mate. Set that alarm. Get up. There's Group 1s all around it as well, the Golden Slipper. So fucking, if you wake up early, just fucking hook into the racing, mate. Anyway, this takes us to Rose Hill. Race 1 is a dirty rating 72 midway. I'm not even going to scroll down from here. Benny, if you've got something you like, give it to them short and sharp because I'd like to move on from this shit show.
I just like Byron Bell here. It'll go forward. Should give a sight. Has run against some pretty nice types. Cepheus and the likes of a couple of others last prep, albeit well beaten by them. There was only a couple of lefts off Tintuki, who's in a race later in the day. Terrible race. Just think it's over the odds. Happy to have a small bet.
Fair play.
And
18s and 5 to place. You've got to love that. It's pretty good value around it. I mean, there's midways just love to fucking throw up value. So
Shadow Park at about 100 and something.
81s and 13s here currently.
Probably needs it a bit wetter, but it's that type of race where it can bob up.
It's in the money 33% of the time on a good deck. So what are we? It's coming back from a 78. Yeah, I don't know. Do as you please. I don't really dabble with fucking midways. They're just a punter's worst nightmare. I'm pretty sure they exist to line the pockets.
Hey, at least there's only one of those fucking dog shit races on this card.
That is true, and we move straight on from it. Race 2 is the Precisely Any Manion Cup Group 3 over 2,400 meters. Military Mission is out. Regal Lion is out. There's a few genuine chances here. Canberra Legend for me has had every opportunity to actually fucking perform, and it hasn't.
Yeah,
And its
me
time
too.
in Australia yet. I'm off it. I am actually gonna go with Manzois here. I think over the Derby distance, if we can see the best of him, he's a red hot chance. I mean, we are on a soft 5 at the minute, race 2. I would think it's going to be, if it's a soft 5, it's on the very, very fucking end of the threshold, and we'll call it a good.
There's a bit of a query on that though. Remember, the jockeys come out and said the track was playing fucking. Apparently, it's been playing terrible. Yeah,
for sure,
really soft.
So I like Manzois out of barrier 9. I know he should see out. I know he will see out the distance. Yeah, I think if we saw the very best of him again here, he would. He's a chance.
Absolutely.
I think he's slightly over the odds. His form would say he's not over the odds if you just look there and you see a fucking duck egg 885.
What did he win at like 50s one time? Because I tipped it, but I can't remember what it was. It was the biggest race.
He won the Derby.
Yeah, that's right. It did too. Ages, a couple of years ago, eh?
Last year?
No,
the Derby
the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember it was fucking a real nice type. It's still, I mean, its form doesn't look great, but a couple of those runs have been decent.
Well, I just
really
know I know he stays. There's no doubts about that in my mind. It's just.
Can you sit any closer together? Well, we probably could.
It's not a fucking red hot Group 3 race here. So,
no.
Yeah, Manzois for me, race 2, each way odds, and don't fill your boots too hard because it is early in the day, but he's absolutely worth a unit each way, I think.
Yeah, he definitely is. I'm with Post Impressionist, the import. It's favourite for the Sydney Cup, I believe, so they'd want to be fucking winning this. It's got some really nice overseas form. Was beaten 3.8 by Absurd, who did run okay in the Melbourne Cup last year, but its best form would be beating these with some of the likes. It's beat a horse called Double Cherry, who has come out and won in Australia, albeit not a big race, but it won the other day, Double Cherry. So there's some winning form coming out of it in Australia already. Yeah, it's favourite for the Sydney Cup, I believe. It should be winning this if they want to win the Sydney Cup and anything along the lines of that. But I do agree with yours. It's definitely well over the odds. I will be having a punt on yours.
Yeah,
as well.
It does make sense to get the value odds here. I'm always a wait and see when they touch down in Australia. How they
it's drifted a lot, so maybe
it's no doubt there's been fucking a few stable spies would have seen its work in Werribee enough. Oh, no, it's not at Werribee, but wherever it's dotted down and been stabled, they'll know how it's been galloping. But I mean, you've got to respect European staying form. It is the best in the world, so it makes sense that it would be the favourite. But yep, I'm happy with Manzois at those each way odds. Post-impressionist for Benny. That takes us to race 3, the opponent stakes Group 3 over 1,900 metres. I don't know why 1,900 metre races even need to exist. It's just a weird...
it's a weird distance.
It really, really is. One that I am going to be getting aboard here is How Good Are You from the Waterhouse Bot stable. I think pretty well prepped for this race. 4th up here, gets out a little bit further for second time at 1,900 metres randomly. Goes well this course. Really, I don't know. It's obviously had a couple of runs, not convincingly, in stakes class prior to this, but this is not a vintage stakes class race by Australian standards for sure. But yeah, I think he is good enough to get the chockies here. 54 kilos. Regan Bayless.
Nice run. Nice run last start. Lekvar, that one's quite smart, I think. The favourite got second, but yeah, it does look drawn 1-2. It will lead. It'll be they'll be struggling to get past. I think I'm not on it personally, but it looks a nice bet.
Just a good each way play again at 8s and 280. So look, first time back doing the punting stream, and we've absolutely got some value coming out the arsehole today. Welcome in, Sev Daddy. No Shield of Sparta. I couldn't even load my casino page before. There's something wrong with my.
Don't worry,
fucking
boys.
internet.
He'll load it up at the end. Don't worry about it.
Honestly,
Right.
there's been some weird shit happening with my fucking interwebs lately, so it's been fucking me off. But anyway, what are you on here, Benny? Race 3.
I like Princey Pesa at a large price. Drawn 3, nice win, 2 back. Ran on last start, was beat in the same race, was only beaten 3 lengths, whereas yours was beaten 1.5, yours finished 6th, mine finished 12th. There wasn't much in between a lot of them in the last race. Just drawn nicely. Has some soft track form. What are we, soft 5 at the moment, I believe. But if they're going around saying it's been wetter than they think, I just think it's over the odds. Not a big bet, but I think this race could pull a roughie out. There's a fair few.
There'll be a few today. There will absolutely be
away, but Schofield's on. It'll hit the line strongly. It shouldn't be too far away. You're getting pretty good odds. What are we, 18s?
5s. 5 for the place. Money is pretty decent going. Just whether there's enough tempo to bring you into the race will be the only issue.
That's exactly right.
But, I mean, it's priced that nicely. You can afford to take the risk at $5 the place. So, absolutely. Just watching Prismatic parading at the Valley looks great. How far? 6 minutes off at the Valley.
Yeah,
only.
we'll be able to watch it. Oh no! Why do every time we watch one, it's my fucking tip and they lose?
Yeah, fuck. Actually, let me just quickly jump back to the Valley race one, see if there's anything. Maybe I do want to have a luck tester here.
Well, I'm writing yours down in my group on the post. The post's already up. I'm just editing every tip in.
Fuck. Would I fear for it without threatening? Would I have a little fucking? I was thinking, would I have a cheeky dabble at Prismatic? But Chains of Honor, Aristoteles, Winona Costin, no. Oh, geez, it's hard to get excited or G'd up for anything here. You don't see John Allen ride too many for Chris Waller, do you?
No. But yeah, that's what I said when we previewed it. I thought it was a really tough race, but I just thought Magnus Spinner would sit on pace and be hard to get past. So
right, hold fire. I've just turned that off so I can. I'm running a nil balance here, which is you don't love to see. I need to.
You see my sister in Timaru? Yeah, she was probably at Kearns. I hope she was anyway.
She's at the foot of Benny's fucking beard, probably.
Nah, he stole her off me.
Curled up like a Cheshire cat.
So you've got nothing. Are you going anything in it?
Yeah, I've just fucking. I just turned the window capture on so I can deposit.
Who are you tipping so I can put it on the post now?
I'm fucking getting on the Waller runner.
Who?
Up and under.
Up and under. Okay. Each way? I can't see the price. Sorry.
It's $7.50 and $2.30.
Yeah, okay. I'm just tipping it for you on the post.
I'm not having a big bet. I'm just chucking a cheeky 50 on. There's no point.
I've just put it.
There's no point with the bonus back offer. There's no point putting the place money on really, unless you're going to thrash it. You get a bonus bet back anyway if it fucking runs top 4. So not bothering with that. Just $50 on the nose of it to win. Just bit of fun. Just a bit of fun.
Yeah, I've just put it up on the post on my page, and I've put Mooney Valley Race 1 up and under each way, and then in brackets I've put best bet for Naki.
What, next to up and under? Yeah, love that.
I have.
Word your fucking dog can't. Race 4. Oh, yeah, we did race 3. Race 4, Rose Hill. 1,200 metres here. Oh, jeez. Am I prepared to let Red Resistance hurt me again? Drawn 11. Oh, this thing has absolutely fucking broken me. When it was rolled in the Todman, and then I didn't actually see its last start. The run of 102.82, 1,100 meters in the Fireball, runs 2 lengths to infancy. Although it had a full year off, so you've got to give it its dues. Oh, fuck. Are we going to see the best of it today? Drawn 11, I don't love. I don't know if I can tip it, but I think I want to stick with Red Resistance. I think I want to, but Brave Mead will take a power of beating as well. I'm with, you know what, fuck it, Red Resistance each way, race 4.
Yeah, get in, mate. Just fucking back yourself in. Back it the fucking, my friend.
I was on Red Resistance. Its first 3 starts when when everyone was telling me I was a fucking moron when it was taking on King's Gambit, and everyone told me it was in this 2-year-old handicap, and everyone told me I was retard, that I would go against King's Gambit, and we watched it live during one of these streams, and he fucking piss bowled him. Shattered.
Well, you're about to call me one when you see what I'm tipping in this race.
Hold on, where's the highest paying horse? You're obviously on fucking west of Dalby, are you?
No, I've got 2.
You've always got bloody 2.
No, I don't always have 2. Just sometimes when they're big odds.
Casting your net
you can
too
go
wide.
Don Corleone.
Oh, I don't hate that at all.
Is fucking an enormous price here. I know it's ran fucking a couple of shitters, but you go back to last prep, fucking a length off Cylinder, 2 off Militarized. It's been in fantastic races. If it finds anywhere near its best, it'll go fucking awfully close here, and it's a big price.
He is 0 from 3 around Rosehill.
I think it's an enormous overs. It's been fucking racing against really good types all the time. I'm pretty keen on it. And Midnight Opal, really lightly raced, fucking made a stack of ground up first up at Flemington, down the straight, was fucking near last, and fucking, passed shit tons of them, absolutely savaged the line. Now comes back to Sydney. Nathan Doyle is not a bad trainer. I think it can surprise too. Wet Deck, last prep at Ramwick, only a couple of lengths off Mobile Muse. General Salute. It's around 30s or 40s, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a chance too.
Sharpie, you might have found a half decent one there. I don't mind that at all. I think that's actually his best work's obviously out to the mile.
When's this race about to race about to start?
Click there soon. Kaizad, drawn 12. I don't love, but 31's and 650. He's not fucking half bad. This thing, I tell you. Like I say, whether he's sharp enough to go with these at 1,200 meters, but I mean at that kind of place money, that's pretty heavy. That is pretty heavy.
Don't call it.
Yeah, fuck. So Benny's with Don Corleone. Okay, I'm with Red Resistance here. We are going to we'll quickly go to race. Race 5 is the first Group 1 of the day. The Ranvet over 2,000 meters. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now,
great race.
I should have got on these before they got absolutely crunched in. We will go to the Valley and watch this race. I will change to the screen. Benny. They will still be able to hear you. They just can't see you. Why does it do this every time?
I'm just reloading the restream so I can see this race live.
Platforms. Racing.
With Magnus Spin and
Fuck, I can't see it.
from the inside
Fucking the restream's not loading it. I'm
up
gonna have
and
to
under.
watch on my phone.
Aristona's looking for a position. It's wide from Flossing Chains of Honor and the Awesome Sun.
We
At
are away.
the charge with a lap of the Valley to
Magnus
go.
Spin
And
leads.
the front runner is Magnus Spin.
The restream's over.
I'm pulling like I'm in a fucking goat rodeo up and under. Jesus Christ.
Push up with the lack of tempo.
Oh. Settle, Johnny. Settle him. Settle him.
A couple of lengths to
You can't pull this hard over this distance and get the job done. I'm
so
out.
they reach the 1,500 metres and it's Magnus Spin by a length and a half and just quickened down the Dean Street side from Aristona's.
Magnus Spin travelling.
Prismatic third the
I'm just going to watch the stream on your
extricated away at his fourth one off now. There are a couple
you'll be
of lengths
behind.
in front of
Why don't you just turn it on your phone, you wally?
Second last is Flossing and 4 lengths the Awesome Sun. To the bottom corner, 1,200 to go.
Oh,
it's
look
Magnus
at my
Spin striding
fucking
out by a length
goat.
and a quarter, Aristona's.
Jesus Christ.
2.25
Go on, Matt.
away
Go on,
back,
Magnet.
third outside
Great
is
run. No
Prismatic,
excuses
a couple of
whatsoever
lengths
here if you don't
on
win.
I tell you,
They were
Prismatic's
followed
not
by
having a
Up and
terrible
Under,
run here
Flossing,
either.
And 3 lengths the
If you don't
Awesome
win
Sun.
from here, you can
900
fuck
metres
off.
to go,
Magnus
so
Spin.
Magnus Spin kept
Yeah.
it moving here by a length and 3/4.
Travelling
to
nicely.
second Aristona's.
I like
Marquez
Prismatic
third
here.
outside of
I like
Prismatic.
I like
Two from the
Prismatic.
back, Up and Under, who would spot the speed about 5 lengths off the top bend.
If Up and Under
Check your
somehow got the job
Magnus
done
is
here.
good.
This would be ridiculous.
Magnus's gone.
Yeah, no, Prismatic's under a ride. Don't tell me Up and Under's going to fucking get going here. He's going to pull me in the race. Go, Johnny, go! Go, Johnny, go! No way he's going to pull his head off the whole way. He's basically giving him a root canal. Go, Johnny, go!
300
meters.
No, you're fucked. Go, Johnny, go! Go, Johnny, go! Oh, you might hold. You might hold here.
Then Marquez up and under. Magnus Spin 100 to go.
Oh, he's fighting. Fighting. You've held on.
Oh, go, Khan.
Nice.
Oh, yes, boy. Let's go.
Great call.
Let's go. Fuck yes. We're off with a winner. First time ever for me, I think.
Off to a flyer.
Let's go.
Easiest money. I was going to say if
what a fucking run.
If Up and Under, he started travelling into that, if he got the job done, everything else in that race needed to be put down. If fucking...
He was coming.
If Up and Under, he looked like he was going to travel into that, but obviously...
Did he get third?
No, I think he's in the photos for fourth. Okay, race 5, the Randviet, first Group 1 of the day. I think...
Beans, fuck off, mate. That was my tip, you dog.
Yeah, Strawberry Rock for sure. I'm absolutely hooning that. Now, everyone's talking Via Sistina. I also don't mind Place to Carousel.
Yeah, I think one of those two will win. I'm going to be jumping on Via Sistina. Been really nicely backed. Waller with the imports. They always go well. It's got Group 1 form and very good Group 1 form.
Yep.
Likes all going. It looks not over the odds, but it looks a great bet. It was bought for fucking 5.5 mil Oz, I think, in December. Handles all ground, really smart type, Group 1 form, and European Group 1 form always stacks up here, always.
Well, alcohol free didn't.
J-Mac
They
aboard.
paid 10 million.
Yeah.
Not always. It doesn't always. Mares are funny, I think. I think the geldings, absolutely, they stack up 90% of the time. Like, if they come here with proper, like, Group 1 form, the fucking fillies and mares, they don't really bring fillies, but the mares, they put the shits up me a little bit. But it should win. It should, like, Group 1 European form, it should absolutely go and get it done. Think it over, turn back the clock to win last start. Can he do it again here, giving up 2 kilos to a European Group 1 winner? I don't know. I am on Via Sistina as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see the other European in the race, Place to Carousel, get the job done as well. Did run in an Arc to Triumph, 12 lengths off Ace Impact. I mean, fuck. Pretty average, but shit. I think we've got to go with the obvious, which is Via Sistina. But like I said, I was on alcohol free its first few starts in Australia and the biggest letdown of all time. It does.
it was.
It does reek of an upset. Maybe for the sake of you and I having a different tip here, I actually will go the 7 Place to Carousel.
Wow, you don't want to be on the same as me?
Nah, I am. I can't get off it for that reason. Via Sistina.
I was going to say, man.
No way near confident enough to put that in the People's Multi, though. No way near confident enough.
No way near it, no.
Okay, so both of us...
I'm just writing down the tips, by the way.
Via Sistina there. And that is it for the Randviet. We move to race 6. Is the
first at Rose Hill
Guineas.
The first at Rose Hill's about 3 minutes away, by the way.
Oh, I'm not fucking going to watch a midway. You're dreaming. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got to watch to see if one of those roughies gets up.
I am not watching a fucking...
I'll watch on my phone. I'll watch on my phone then.
Now, I am going with Tom Kitten here, finishing like an absolute freight train, held up, nowhere to go, and it was absolute pandemonium watching him trying to fight his way through in the Randwick Guineas. I think he gets out over further here, 2,000 metres. The extra distance is only going to suit him more. Tom Kitten, bet of the day.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. Not bet of the day, but very, very keen on Tom Kitten here. We'll be savaging the line. Terribly unlucky last start. Always savaging the line. Out to 2,000. Yep, wins, I think. Bowman back from cleaning up in fucking Hong Kong. God, he's going good in Hong Kong.
He is drawn 2, and we know he's not gonna be leading, so he could find himself in a precarious position again where he needs an out, doesn't get an out, and we're fucking saying the exact same thing next week. Tom Kitten's been robbed again, but
yeah, well, I mean, could go that way, but yeah, I'm glad Bowman's on. Jeez, he's been on fire over in Hong Kong. He's doing it extremely well over there. Oh, he's into it almost.
He goes well in Hong Kong because they put horses. They run along with massively genuine tempo. They'll rattle along quickly, and you can actually win from behind. But I mean, in Australia, if he gets back to his fucking Winx days where he just fucking drags back and thinks he's going to just pick it up in the last 100 meters again, they can't all do that. That's why Hong Kong style racing suits him so much, because he loves just fucking dragging him back, a lot of tempo in the race, and they can bring him into it. But he's a great jockey, but fucking hell.
So Via Sistina at the race before. We're both on Tom Kitten here.
We're both on Tom Kitten. Do we need to put Tom Kitten in? Well, do we need to put them both into place?
I would put Tom into place just because we know what he's like.
At $1.30. Well, fuck.
Oh, not at $1.30. Fuck that. Put him into win.
He could be held up and held up. We can't. I don't think we can put him into win. He could be held up all day. But we're on the same. We can reassess this at the end. We move to race 7, the George Ryder Stakes, 1,500 meters, Group 1 here. Think about it. I think about it. Second up here. I'm actually surprised with the direction that they are going. Oh, Militarize is in this. Okay.
Yeah, Militarize was trying to get a start somewhere else, I believe. Maybe the Guineas, or did they scratch?
They scratched for the Guineas.
They did. Oh, they did scratch for the Guineas. Oh, yeah,
that makes a man nervous. That
you watch. Yeah, we watch all racing, bro, every weekend. We just watch one before, but we don't watch a heap when we're doing the show. But we do actually watch a lot of racing.
That makes me very nervous that Waller would avoid, unless he doesn't think he'll see out 2,000 meters. Because he saw out the Cox Plate fine, actually.
No, he ran a bottler in the Cox Plate. He was fucking winding up at the end.
The fact that he would pull pin on taking his own age and sex on to run in this makes... do you know what? Oh, that's the changing guard for me. I'm going with Militarize. Think about it, drawn 16, carrying 59 kilos. The fact that he's willing to take these on, pull him out of a Group 1 in his own age category today to run in this, I've got to be on a Militarize. Jumping out of 7 as well.
Nice. Really nice horse. This is a great race. So many chances. The bottom ones for me, in Cap and Tis Invincible, I think's well over the odds. The form this prep doesn't look great the first 2 runs, but it's been hitting the line. It's been snagged back. It's drawn better now. Zach Lloyd, I don't mind him as a jock. I think it's well over the odds. And in cap, on cap, however the fuck you want to say it, was pretty unlucky last start behind Celestial Legend, Militarize and the likes. Drawn 2, Shinny on. I think the bottom 2 are well over the odds. I'll be Pineapple each way.
From the Winx era, we've got a fucking... an 18-horse field in the fucking George Ryder. This is actually unbelievable. How many 3-year-olds are in this race as well? Unreal. Unfucking real. Cracking race. I'm with Militarize. V8 could run a sneaky as well. He's 13s into 650 V8. There's money coming for him. Jesus. But I am not deviating. I was with Think About It, but the 16 barrier, I think, is the difference between me being on him or Militarize. So Militarize it is. And that takes us to race 8, the TAB Golden Slipper.
I'm just watching these donkeys at Rose Hill, by the way. You take this one away to start.
Donkeys would fucking be correct.
What the fuck? I thought that thing was going to lead. It's near last, 3 wide. Jockey didn't even try go.
I am going with a proven 2-year-old over 1,200 meters. I'm going with Hayasugi. the Blue Diamond winner.
Ooh,
Won
okay.
the preview, the prelude, the diamond freshened. It would be historical. Now, it doesn't happen often. I don't even know when the last horse did it. Winning the slipper and then the diamond, sorry, and then going on to win the slipper. It is drawn 15. J Carr leaves Victoria, heads down to ride it in the slipper today. Why wouldn't she? All it can do is go out and win, and that's all it's done its last three. First time right-handed would be a concern, I suppose, for some. But I've got a proven 2-year-old.
Who did you tip in the previous, by the way? Sorry, Miller's Rise.
Miller's Rise. I'm going.
It's not each way, is it? No.
I'm going with Long Live Chaos. I'm like, what the hell? What's Talkie on about? This guy all good in the head. I think he's trying to sell fake bets or some shit. I don't actually know what he's up to. This is, like you said it, Benny, probably the best slipper seen in a long, long time. It's
extremely good.
It's got a knack for tipping up or cranking out double-digit roughies, and I'm not going to fall into the trap of just going with the $2.70 favourite. $2.70 favourite in a slipper is absolutely ludicrous. Just fucking ludicrous. So
yeah, terrible.
As good as he's been, absolutely outrageous. He should be $4.50 even with Switzerland to me. But anyway, Hayasugi, each way for me. The Blue Diamond winner gets my nod today. Yep, home and bet for Coleman.
Nice.
And you will be with probably 5 different horses here, Benny, are you?
No. Switzerland is my best bet of the day.
Best bet is in the slipper, you madman.
Has ran, Storm Boy, I reckon it's under the odds. It's
definitely is.
Switzerland's ran better times, apart from the win on the Gold Coast, where Storm Boy ran extremely fast time on the Gold Coast, but that's that brand new fucking Gold Coast track that genuinely is racing like a fucking road. It's hard as fuck. Jesus. It's terrible. So I wouldn't look too much into that. Apart from that win on the Gold Coast, Switzerland's times are better. I don't even think he's tested it fuck all, to be honest. Waller even is saying hasn't been fully tested. You watch his wins. Looks like he's got fucking plenty left in the tank. Drawn 7, J-Mac on. I think Switzerland is going to be winning here. My best of the day. If there was a roughie, I thought Traffic Warden could surprise. But yeah, it's the best slipper I think I've seen personally. There's fucking a shit ton of good horses in here. So many of these roughies could win. I just think Switzerland's my best of the day. Traffic Warden could surprise, and yeah, I don't mind yours. Definitely drawn 16. It'll go back, which it always does, which is fine. Cars on it, but yeah, this is a fucking fantastic race. I just think Switzerland is better than Storm Boy. Could be wrong.
I think 30
probably will be.
Says, James, I hope you're correct, mate. God, I hope you're correct. It is just.
Yeah, that's a fucking fantastic race.
Yeah, it is. It's honestly, 2-year-old racing doesn't often excite me, but this really does. So this is good, and hopefully we can set up a few champions going forth. So get it done. The filly, 54.5 keg. She does also get that 2 kilo weight reprieve. But yeah, this is going to be a cracking race. Even a horse like Shangri-La Express at 51s. Why is he at 51s? I know he's been beaten in his 2 runs back, but I mean he's gone down less than a length to Switzerland first up, and then I guess he's gone 2 lengths down to Switzerland after. Why is he at $51 though? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
$51.
That's crazy price.
Yeah, nothing should be under $4 in a golden slipper, in my opinion. Maybe Stormboy comes out and fucking piss bowls them, but it's just too hard. That moves us on to race 9, the final Group 1 of the day, the Kia ora Galaxy Group 1 over 1,100 meters. And I tell you what, this is some fucking race. I am very, very keen to watch this one as well. It might not have a ton of household names in the Australasian sprinting ranks, but I think this sets up as a cracking race. And passive aggressive for me, second up. Was nice first up. 2 from 2 at the distance over the 1,100 meters. Rolls around here. I think she can get the job done again. Runs a 56.61 first up, pretty decent. over the 1,000 meters 2 weeks ago. And drawn 9, don't mind that, can just bounce, find itself some cover, and should be able to put itself in the race from the turn. Really, really like it. Jay Childs aboard. $11 and $3.50 the place. Passive aggressive gets my money today.
Fantastic race. Really nice field. I'm just going to tell you straight away, Buenos noches. I'm going again.
Okay.
Pulled up lame last start. First up, fucking horrendous ride by Ruwilla. Let's be fucking real. He was dead last. Gave it pretty much no chance. Steamed late. It was a horrendous ride, but Jesus fucking Christ, how is this thing the fucking price it is with the form around it? I know it's, some people would say probably a bit of a cat, but fuck me. It's always been around the best heights. Private Eye, Overpass, think about it, Imperatrice.
It's easy to forget that it's only 4 years old, to be honest.
It's always against the top liners, mate. And from drawn 4 here, Gibbons is a decent hoop, I think. He's won on it in the past. I just think it's massively over the odds. What price are we getting at the moment? 18. See, that's
18
fucking,
5,
that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous to me with the odds.
Would we chuck him in $3.30 top 4 for the People's Multi?
Well, I think we do. He went lame last start. I'm happy to forgive. First up, he was big, terrible ride. I just think the price is crazy. Like, it should be half that, I reckon. I reckon it should be half the odds it is, to be honest, in this field. I don't know about if you think it's overs, but I think it should be half the odds.
Yes, I agree, he's overs. Let's go top 4. And he's fucking $3.30 top 4 is going to be not too bad looking, our fucking multi, to be honest. We're getting about $6.50 for our multi at this stage. It's Bella Nipotina to place into Buenos Noches top 4. So
I'm just putting it.
Actually, what was Switzerland to place? We could put Switzerland into place at where is he? Fuck is Switzerland. $1.80.
Yeah, go on.
$1.80.
Are we gonna do the rollover punt this week?
Oh fuck! I need to pick one myself for that. Yes, we probably should. Rose Hill race 7. That's going to be Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Okay, perfect. So Bella Nipotina to place, Switzerland to place, and Buenos Noches top 4 at this stage. Let's just quickly see what that running tally is. Actually, I'll do it after we look at the final race. Buenos Noches top 4. Where are we? 3:30. And then just have a quick look at race 10 here, which is the tab birthday card stakes over 1,200 meters. Oh, I'm going with my girl again. I do believe. I have faith. Faith. She has the best. She's raced consistently amongst the best. She finds her way here. Top weighted, though, in a Group 3 1,200 meter race. Chain of Lightning, go and get the job done for me, please. Please. I'm telling you, this is her time. Look at everything she's raced in. All she's raced in Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, I think, Group 1, 2.8 lengths off them last time in the Oakley Plate. But I mean, shit, this is streaks below the quality of horses she's been coming up against. I will be disappointed if she can't run a top 4. I would put her in at top 4 in our People's Multi, even $2.60.
Yeah, go. I'm happy with
but
you.
But don't put it in just because if you agree with it. But I mean,
no, I was close to tipping it. It was my second selection, so
okay.
Yeah, I agree. It can go in. Yeah, I agree. Was my second selection. I'm going with what I think is possibly the roughest horse in the race. It could be. I'm not actually too sure. Everyone says Pikey in the last. It's fucking changed, mate. It's Bjorn Baker in the last. This thing's over the odds. It's been around some nice types. Last couple of runs, okay. Beaten 3 by Tentuki last start. 4 lengths by Zugotcha. The start before. Last prep, only a couple of lengths off Espiona. Rachel King, decent jock. Number 10, Diamond Dealer. Baker in the last, baby, always. That's the new rule.
Okay. Don't hate it. Absolutely don't hate it. Done deal over 1,200 metres. They fucking won plenty of them. This thing is only out of the money thrice over 1,200. Course distance, fantastic. Never out of the money. I mean, shit, there's a lot to like, so...
Yeah, it's got some decent form around it at the price. I'm just happy to have a small little play in the last, bit of loose change.
Yeah, I'm telling you that if Chain of Lightning doesn't fucking pull finger today, I'll be crying. I just think this is like just the perfect field to just stamp her mark, get a confidence-boosting win up, and then just kickstart her, relaunch her career, because she's only 5 years old, so... or maybe they've sent her fucking down there because she's getting ready to go to the Hunter Valley and fucking getting foaled. But anyway, that is that. So, Chain of Lightning for me, each way odds. Benny likes Diamond Dealer at 31s and 7s. So, both going on the rougher side there. With that said, I will... Hold on, let me just quickly go and...
Oh, get fucked.
Go to the Valley. What do we have at the Valley? We've got Race 8, Bella Nipotina to place.
Who did I have race 2? Oh, we didn't tip race 2. That's okay. I'm just going to tip Sassy Jenny. So every time
4-leg multi returns $32.43 to 1. So that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice for a 4-leg multi. 2 to place, 2 for top 4. And those runners are Bella at the Valley, Bella Nipotina and race 8 to place. And then at Rose Hill, we have race 8, Switzerland to place. Race 9, Buenos Noches, top 4. And race 10, Chain of Lightning, top 4. 33 to 1 is what that pays. We've been through the Valley, so we'll just quickly recap our...
Do you want me to read all of your tips out? Because I've got them written down here if you've forgotten.
No, I've got them all written down beside me. So we'll just quickly go through ours. Race 2, I have at Rose Hill, we've already done the Valley, recapped. So Rose Hill race 2, Manzois each way for me, 14s and 380. And Benny, you had Post Impressionist?
Yep.
$3.50 the import having its first start. Right, so nice for me to be on the rougher side of some of these figures sometimes, because I feel like it's normally me going shorter and you rough, so good to turn the tide. That's race 2. We move to race 3. I have How Good Are You down the bottom end here, and just $6.50 now. We've seen it shorten up $1 again already. $6.50 and $2.40. We'll call that each way odds all day. $2.40. Don't be deterred from taking the each way money there. And Benny, you were with Principessa?
Where are we? Sorry, race 3.
Principessa
each way.
26 and 6. Okay, back to normality. Benny's gone fucking rogue and rough again. He's down at the pub for sure with his mindset on that one. Then we move to race 4. I am ready to get hurt again. Over the 1,200 meters here, I'm with Red Resistance. $9, $3. Each way money all day, we call that. Red Resistance for me. And Benny, you have...
I've got Don Corleone and Midnight Opal.
And if you had to pick one of those, please.
Don Corleone.
Don Corleone, 18s and 5s. Great each way value there. Really over the odds.
I've got a fair few races with 2 because that's what I do when they're rough.
Fair play. Just for the sake of picking one.
Yeah, no, I always bet on my 2, but most people that follow my tips will always punt the 2. But yeah, that's fine. I can put one on top, yep.
Don Corleone there. I mean, shit, actually open at 26s, so even rougher, which is just ludicrous to me. But anyway, we move through race 5, the first of 5 Group 1s on the day. The Randvet Stakes over 2,000 metres. Benny and I are aligned here. Via Sistina at $3.
Yes, sir.
J-Mac aboard, having its first start in Australia. Placed a carousel, doing the same thing coming from Europe. I wouldn't be surprised to see that get the bickies. Or maybe think it over, just piss bowls them all. But Group 1 form from Europe with Via Sistina. We're hopeful that can absolutely get the job done for us today at $3. Easy win bet. We move to race 6, which is going to be the Rose Hill Guineas. We are both, with Tom Kitten here.
I think we make Tom Kitten the rollover punt on the nose. We have to.
Okay, so
we're both really keen on it.
Okay, so that's the let it ride bet for the week. So we're gonna do Benny and I are both gonna do a let it ride bet. We're gonna punt something this week. Ideally, it wins. Then we let it ride. We just bet all the winnings next week. Let it ride next week. So Tom Kitten, I agree, is a great shout for the let it ride bet at $3. What do you want to start with? $50, $100 on the nose. What do you want?
Maybe. I'm thinking maybe like the 250 mark.
250.
We can go halves. I can just send you the 125.
No stress. Let's go.
Yeah, I reckon 250 is a good starting marker. 50 is too low, I think personally. But
agreed.
I think the 500 last week was maybe a bit much.
Let's just go 200. That's much easier to.
Okay, 200. Yeah,
than
okay.
250 to do the maths. 200, that'll return $600 to play with next week. So Tom Kitten, the let it ride bet of the week. Race 7, the George Ryder. Might be, the slip is very good and it is the crowning jewel of the races, but the George Ryder might be the race of the weekend, I think.
Could be.
Some field this, I think. I am with militarized down the bottom here, $4. That's a win bet from me. Benny, you are...
Yeah, I'm again. I've got two, the bottom two, in cap and Tis Invincible. I'll have in cap, on top.
Absolutely. All right, so between us, we're punting a 3-year-old to win it for sure. That should be a fucking special in this race. Any 3-year-old to win, actually, would be a great fucking bet. On militarized, you can get boosted at 480 at the moment, actually, ladies and gents. So if you're interested in
Switzerland's race 8, by the way, on the screen for the People's Multi.
Fuck, it doesn't fucking really matter, does it? They can
it doesn't really. No, people can find it. I'm sure
they'll find it. Yeah, I'm confident. Right, so militarized, we can get $4.80, and then we'll move to militarized for me. The bottom two for Benny. Race 8 is the big dog of the day, the $5 million Golden Slipper over 1,200 meters. I here am with the Victorian Blue Diamond winner Hayasugi. I think he can go 4 on the trot. I think he can do the Blue Diamond Golden Slipper double and is drawn just awkwardly enough, but they can just let all the pace go wild in front, posse up, and hopefully run over the top of them. So 14's $4.20 for me, each way all day, and Benny is with...
Switzerland is my best bet of the day.
Switzerland, best bet of the day. Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous bet of the day in the Golden Slipper. Don't believe it.
Well, would you expect anything less from me, though?
Absolutely.
Let's be real.
Not. Absolutely.
2-year-old best bet every week, mate.
How many best 2-year-olds in Australia have there been since we last run one of these streams, though, Benny?
Oh, easily a handful.
I was going to say 20. Race 9 is the final Group 1 of the day, the Kyoto Galaxy over 1,100 meters. A pretty good field, I think. It's not vintage Group 1, but still a tidy enough field. There's Group 1 winners in it, and I am with Passive Aggressive. Second up here, won really nicely first up. 11 and 350, again each way all day. And do you know what we didn't speak on, though, was Osmosis, which I know Bjorn Baker, I think, has stated it might be the best horse he's had.
I think the only knock is the gate, and it's drifted a lot.
Yeah, it has drifted a lot. And first up in Group 1 company this time. It's a tall order, but they did speak so highly of it that maybe it just is that good. It is a Group 1 winner against his own age and sex, but whether he's up to these, well, I suppose we'll find out in about 6 hours' time. But yes, Osmosis is a genuine threat. But you here, Benny, were on...
Buenos Noches.
Buenos Noches, which also went into the People's Multi for top 4. You'll love to see it. And then that takes...
This card is incredible. It's going to be hard to punt well here, I feel.
Honestly,
so many. The fields are huge, and every fucking horse is good. It's so hard.
I will not be betting big today. Honestly, the race is just that good. It's just good to watch. It just have a little sneaky punt.
It is.
Just to have.
If you're a horse racing fan, you've got the fucking hardest cock today watching this show.
Yeah, that some would say bestiality, but I mean each to their own. Osmosis Trial was real good. Yeah, but that's trials, mate, and it's just hard to read into those. He could come out and win it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, Group 1 company, open company, first up, having raced against 3-year-olds only previously is a tall order. But anyway, we shall see. The last here, my girl, she's fucking earmarked as one of my favourite runners. Chain of Lightning, drawn 12, not a great draw. She will just settle a little bit back, a few pairs back, worst case scenario. I'm hopeful that she can turn the tide on some pretty poor form. She has been racing consistently in Group 1 company against...
Yeah, she's in a class drop, quite a fair class drop.
Olentia, hot favourite here, but I really do think that Chain of Lightning at her best would win this race. So it's just whether she is at her best today. 12 and 380 each way again. And Benny, you here had...
Number 10, Diamond Dealer, the fucking roughest in the race, I think, close to.
31s, it is the second.
So 31s.
There's Al Bellagio miss and overriding 61 and 51 apiece.
Okay,
anyway,
okay.
Pretty good. And then just one more time, in case you guys can't read, the People's Multi, Moonee Valley race 8, Bella Nipotina to place, Rose Hill race 8, Switzerland to place, Rose Hill race 9, Buddhist Notches top 4, and Rose Hill race 10, Chain of Lightning top 4 returns 33 to 1. The Let It Ride bet of the week is Tom Kitten. We're starting with $200, hoping to turn that into $600, and yeah, I guess get ourselves fucking rich in the long term. Thank you, ladies and gents, for joining us. I have a dinner date to get to, but it's been a pleasure. I couldn't sort shit out to end up running the slots. It is what it is. I think I'm going to have to actually might have to buy a new computer or something. Anyway,
that's all right.
Best of luck to everyone having a punt today. Godspeed, and only gamble with funds you can afford to lose. Thanks for joining me. Benny, thanks for your time. Any final thoughts?
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic to be back. I missed it. It feels nice to be back doing the show. Yeah, I missed it. It's nice to be back. Thank you for having me back, ladies and gents. Thank you for your time, tuning in, listening to us talk shit. Happy punting.
Absolutely. All right. Cheers, ladies and gents. See ya in a stiffy.